Yeah, really good weekend. Obviously, we'd like to come away with 4 wins and not 3. Scored a lot of runs. Wish we could have saved a few of those for that one game, but credit to their guy. He did a really good job. We kind of let the elements and what he was doing to us get to us. Really, the first time that we've failed to make adjustments offensively, I would say, on the season. And so, we've lost some other games, but it's not necessarily been because we didn't make adjustments. We just couldn't quite do enough to get it done, or couldn't quite, make the right pitch at the right time, or get the right hit when we needed it. And kind of the first time, like I said, we really didn't make any adjustments to what that guy was doing. And kind of the same thing yesterday, and for the first, several innings of the game. Obviously, they took the game plan that worked and tried to recreate it with the guy that they had on the mound, and we were still struggling to make some adjustments, and finally, midway through that game, started to make some adjustments to what they were trying to do to us, and got the offense going again, which was really big to see from our guys. And so, not that we'll face the exact same type of adversity or have to make those exact same type of adjustments moving forward, but certainly there's going to be situations where we're going to have to make some types of adjustment, and just being willing to do that. I think sometimes as athletes, those guys they put so much work and time and repetitiveness into what they do, and they can get frozen a little bit. Like, I don't want to make an adjustment and change something, and then what happens if I don't have success? And just for those guys to just buy in and finally make some adjustments yesterday, I think was kind of a big part of the weekend, obviously. And so, but yeah, tough place to play for sure. The elements, the field, the wind, the sand. I told somebody it was, you're trying to put chapstick on your lips. This is my only experience like this in my life, but when you're putting chapstick on your lips and then the sand sticks to the chapstick, so you got to take it off, that's a pretty unique situation to be playing baseball in. And so, but we, no excuses. We found a way to get 3 out of 4, and got a bye week coming up, so much needed. We got some guys that are banged up, and trying to get them all back healthy for this stretch run.
Just going to mention the bye week. Bye week, obviously, huge. Kind of this time of year is really when you want the bye week.
For sure.
You can kind of take a look back. You can kind of look ahead, and you kind of figure out where guys are. What we need to make some adjustments here and there. Get some guys healthy again. Things like that. What's the plan for this week? I know questionable weather in Tyler this week, it looks like, but obviously you guys are going to have your own routines and try to figure out things. What's the plan as a coaching staff this week?
Yeah, I mean, tomorrow looks like our best day to get on the field. So we'll be able to, try to get some things done defensively tomorrow, and then probably be a indoors day or indoors week for the rest of the week, unfortunately. And so we'll do what we need to do, with what we're given. Find a way to get some work done and get some bodies healed up. I think it'll be a good week to maybe take it easy on some arms, not just our pitchers, but just physically maybe take it a little bit easy on some legs, but still get our work in, and then start preparing for next week. So yeah, it's the bye week. We'll have a couple days off on the weekend, but start preparing for next week. Big week next week. We've got a midweek against Southern Arkansas coming up off the back of the bye week, which is good to play on a Tuesday after you're off on the weekend before we get to conference, obviously. But a good opponent, and a big-time game for us. They got us over there at their place, and a win against them would do us some good as far as postseason points go, and RPI and KPI. And so it'll be a big day for us on Tuesday when we get back off of the bye week. So we got to, keep in mind, obviously we're trying to get guys fresh, but we got to do what we can to continue to prepare, and make sure that we come out ready to go next Tuesday.